Colorado now has a shortfall of at least 100,000 homes.
And nowhere is the need felt more than by first-time homebuyers looking for an affordable place to live, a condo. Before 2009, developers were building an equal number of apartments and condominiums in our state. Now they are building 14 apartments for every one condominium. And state lawmakers say costly class action lawsuits largely to blame for that, which is why we are once again seeing bills aimed at addressing construction defects. Your political specialist, Sean Boyd, has been covering this issue for the last decade.
So, Sean, what's new this year?
A bill specifically addressing defects in condominium construction only. Previous bills have covered defects of all construction. The measure dropped today, 2 years in the making, is aimed at addressing the so-called missing middle between apartments and single-family homes.
Kind of that hidden thing behind the wall that you never see until it's too late.
6 years after moving into his brand new condo, Alvin Cooper learned he and many of his neighbors had 6 years of water damage. The result, he says, of faulty construction. The builder disagreed.
Filed a suit because we couldn't get them to do the right thing, basically.
Several years and thousands of dollars later, they settled.
We got money to pay for the major issues that, a handful of units that were having the most problems, but there were definitely owners that didn't get the best end of that deal.
They aren't the only ones who lost out.
Right now, the way we deal with problems in a home is probably the most expensive way to deal with problems.
Representative Shannon Bird says class action lawsuits involving condo owners have become so costly in Colorado, builders can no longer afford insurance and are pulling out of state, leaving first-time home buyers with few options.
To every Coloradan who believes that they will never be able to afford a home because the cost is simply too high, this bill is meant for you.
Bird and Senator James Coleman have introduced a bill that they say protects homeowners and builders. It creates a 6-year statute of limitations to file a claim if builders provide a written warranty with specific protections, 10 years if they don't. Third-party inspectors would identify problems, and both sides could offer fixes. But if it goes to court, a judge could force one side to pay the other's attorney fees if their offer isn't reasonable. Builders would also have to make certain disclosures, and they wouldn't be liable for poor maintenance or unauthorized modifications.
We have multiple off-ramps before we even proceed to more costly litigation.
This bill will not solve all of our housing affordability challenges, but it is an important first step.
And it has the backing of Governor Polis.
It's a bill that's fair, takes into account legitimate concerns from all sides.
But not everyone is happy. Alvin Cooper says the bill creates too many hoops for homeowners to jump through.
We can't stifle, obviously, the development of the city, but we also have to make sure it's done responsibly.
Representative Bird says in 2008, condos made up 20% of new home starts in Colorado. Now they're under 5%. And those that are available, she says, aren't affordable because builders are paying anywhere from $3,000 to $30,000 more per unit in insurance. Her bill, one of two dealing with construction defects again this year. These are dueling bills. The other bill more favorable to homeowners who are upset about a number of things with this bill, but in particular, this 6-year statute of limitations that they say is one of the lowest in the country.
Yeah, we know you'll continue.
I know this bill, I can tell you, though, is not a finished product. There will be amendments to this, I am sure, as it makes its way through the legislature.
And we know you will be sure to follow all of those for us, Sean. Thank you.